Welcome back to another episode of Rock Boys Football. We got some breaking news as Michigan lands edge commit Enow Etta. This guy is a blast to watch on tape, and this is a huge get for Michigan as they've struggled early in this 2023 recruiting class. They missed out on a lot of guys they wanted: CJ Carr, Dante Moore, Raylan Wilson, decommits from Michigan. But we're finally getting some traction, and it's kind of capped off a really good couple of days with Enow Etta out of Texas committing to Michigan. Let's talk about the player first and then what this means to the program. Before we do it, I just wanted to say thank you guys for all the support you guys have shown the channel. If you guys do like talking football, you are Michigan fans, consider subscribing to the channel. We talk a lot of Michigan football, and we talk a lot of college football on this channel. So if you guys do like the content, consider subscribing. Check out our Michigan season preview as well. Let's start talking the player, Enow Etta. He comes from Texas and definitely gives you some David Ojabo vibes. He did not start playing football till he was a freshman in high school, and he's just a really twitched up athlete that has a great frame. He's already pretty developed. He's 6'4.5", 260 pounds, but he has an 81-inch wingspan, really, really long arms. And when you look at what are the things that you want out of an elite edge rusher? You want the length, you want the twitchiness, and you want that flexibility. This guy has it all. And one of the things that's really special about his film, especially at the high school level, is how relentless he is. Someone like Aiden Hutchinson last year, probably the highest motor in college football. Aiden Hutchinson was an awesome football player and won immediately. But a lot of what made him great as well was just how much of a motor he had, the effort that he put in, down in, down out. This guy shows that as a junior in high school. That's a really, really impressive trait that I'm extremely excited. And we, quite frankly, need more guys like that. Guys like Aiden Hutchinson who just play the game the right way and they play hard. Enow Etta falls under that. And I'm extremely excited to see how he continues to progress. He put on 40 pounds in the last 2 years of his high school football career. And I can't wait to see what Ben Herbert and that Michigan strength staff can do with a guy that, again, is kind of a physical freak, maybe a little underrated because he hasn't played a ton of football in his career. This isn't a guy that's been targeted by 24/7's recruiting since he's been 7th grade. He didn't play football in 7th grade. And so I have a feeling that not only is he a great commit right now, but he's going to kind of rise through those ranks as he plays his senior season because this guy's arch is just kind of exploding. Now, Michigan, it's no secret that we had a rough 2023 start. But you look at the class that we starting to put together, it should move into the top 30 with this recent commit. And we're starting to really bring in some guys. Enow Etta is going to be our number one commit in this class. And what you're starting to see happen is some of these commits coming in. Collins Achiampong committed last Friday. He's really good friends with Enow Etta. And Enow Etta was considering Michigan State, was considered to go to Michigan State. And once you start building your class, the best recruiters, are coaches in some ways, but a lot of the best recruiters can be players. And Enow Etta is a guy that a top 100 guy on some services in the class. He can start getting some of his friends from Texas and some of those elite players from around the country that he's gone to camps with and start getting in their ear. JJ McCarthy in the 2021 class was great at that. I mean, tagging all the best wide receivers, tagging all the best offensive linemen, trying to get them to come to Michigan. And that 2021 class ended up being a really, really strong class for Michigan. And we're starting to finally pick up some traction here with Amir Herring and Collins Achiampong and now Enow Etta committing to Michigan, filling out this class that started slow, but it is really starting to pick up some steam. And one other thing I want to note is it was tough to lose Sean Nua to, I believe, USC. But Mike Elston comes in from Notre Dame, and this guy has a strong track record. You look at some of the commits he has gotten, guys like Jalen Smith, guys who were high school recruits, but guys who are now great players at the NFL level. Liam Eichenberg, Quentin Nelson, kind of to name a few. Mike Elston looks to be a really, really strong recruiter and a really good start to his Michigan career, not only as a recruiter, but hopefully developing his players on the field as well. Again, guys, this is a massive commitment. I'm very excited for it. If you guys do like the content, consider subscribing to the channel. We appreciate all the support you guys have shown, and we'll talk to y'all later.